Hi, families. So sometimes in parenthood, I realize that you wake up one day and you just feel like you've failed as a parent. And sometimes that kind of comes on out of nowhere, like this deep feeling of sadness or that you didn't do good enough. And I think a lot of times it's not because you didn't give it your all, but maybe because the circumstances in that time period or years ago just didn't call for that. Your surroundings didn't call for that. The finances didn't call for that. Your time didn't call for that. And then as you get older, some of those things set in and you're like, why did I never do that? Why didn't I ever go to my families enough? Why didn't I spend more time with my kids? Why didn't I invest in them? And we can sit in that and we can beat ourselves up over it. But I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do when you're feeling that way, when you feel like you have failed as a parent, I want you to sit down and I want you to make a list. And at the top of that paper, I want you to write, but I can now. And under this section of, but I can now, you're going to write every single thing that you feel like you failed at. I never made my kids sit at a kitchen table and eat. I never let my kids have their friends over. I didn't take my kids to go see my parents enough. ... Whatever it is, I want you to write that under that, but I can now title. Okay? And then I want you to read it like this. But I can start now taking my kids to see my parents more. But I can start now letting my kids be in a hobby or a sport. But I can start now taking the tablets away and not letting them have it so much because I know it's damaged them. Okay? But you can start now. And from that list, you're going to pick one thing. You're going to master that one thing to where it becomes second nature to you. You're going to cross that one thing off, and then you're going to move to the next thing until you accomplish that little bucket list that you can start now, today. Till next time, guys. Bye.